the Africa I want. Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, you're starting. Okay, good evening. Welcome once again to the 1873 TV. Today is Saturday, the 1st of July. This is the Mandela month.
Yes.
On the 18th of July. And 3 days from now, for Americans, it's a special day. It's July 4th. It's the Independence Day. So here we are in Africa, looking for independence from poverty. And I'm privileged to have 4 budding ambassadors who want to speak to the world about this idea of poverty. On my far left, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Trevor Mariwa. I'm part of the 1873 network. I'm also an ambassador of the network.
My name is Mbarashi Kabara. I'm part of 1873 network, and I'm an ambassador of 1873 network.
My name is Oscar Tendere. I am part of the 1873 network and an ambassador as well.
Right, my name is Desire Tafadzwa Chimbuzi. I am from the 1873 network and I'm also one of its ambassadors.
We've been looking at this issue of poverty in the network, just to try to gain a better understanding of what is poverty in the performing artist. I believe there are songs that speak to this idea of poverty and what it means or what it ought to mean. Do you have any recollection of any song that speaks to this idea of poverty? Start with Oscar.
Yes, currently we're actually working on a song.
No, outside the one you are working on. Is there any song in your experience?
None at all.
In the social media, social space,
Yes.
are you active in social media?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yes, we are.
Is there any instance where the idea of poverty is being contested or discussed? And if so, in what context does poverty become an issue for discussion?
Yes, according to what we've been in the environment, with the environment that we are in, and the social medias, like you're asking, all we hear of are labels.
Okay.
Say that this one is poor, this is rich, but at the end of the day, you wonder, you realize that the same person that you have has been labeled as poor on this other day.
But in your understanding, how is poverty commonly described? Find politicians, pastors, even non-believers, they all talk to poverty. And how is it normally defined?
Well, from my own understanding, poverty is, to most of the people, poverty is when you are not able to, say, buy new clothes, food to eat, even pay rental to the place that you're staying, or not jobless, or something that doesn't.
So when you can't fend for yourself,
actually
and
you're poor.
You are of an age where you are expected
to
by society to be somebody.
They'll say you are poor.
So you are not independent.
Yes.
So would it be correct to say that degrees of freedom, that those who are described as poor, they have less freedom to do the things that other people do?
No, they have freedom. No.
Instead of getting somewhere in an hour, it may take you 2 days. It doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yes.
You can do it, but then when you're going to do it could be, the deciding factor. So maybe the freedom that I should have to travel to, say I want to go to Pretoria, from here, it'll take me maybe 1 hour, 2 hours.
So when you have limited choices, can we say that you generally are described as poor because the choices that other people take for granted. The poor, as we know, or as we are meant to believe, the poor have less choices.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to think so as well.
That's what they say.
I'd like to think
That's what is.
So people
generally
who are in the rural areas generally are described as what? As poor.
Yeah.
When you want clothing, you may not be able to afford it.
Yeah.
So it will show in your body that you're challenged.
Yeah.
Is that the normal case?
Yeah, that's the normal.
That's the root of the thing.
Yeah. So how many people say vote for me so that I can take you out of poverty? I lift you out of poverty.
All of them.
Huh?
All of them.
Do you believe
They
that
say
the idea of poverty is a condition, is a disease? What is it?
I think it's what you tell yourself.
Hmm?
It's what you tell yourself. So
that condition.
Yeah.
Is it a condition?
No, I don't think it's a
I don't
condition.
think it's-
I don't think it's even something that exists because
Is it
it's
even
all in
there?
the mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because personally, I know how I know what it's like to be poor. I know what it's like not to have anything in my pocket.
Yeah.
But when I look at myself now, where I am, I'm dining with billionaires. I never told myself that I couldn't become something in my life. I never told myself that I was poor. I knew that I didn't have anything at that time, but I never told myself that I was poor. So I don't think poverty is a condition.
But on that note, I think most of the people that you meet, most of the people that came from the place that we come from, they have conditioned there. It's in their minds.
It's engraved.
It's engraved in their minds.
Yeah.
I am a poor person. I can never get as far as this level.
True.
So I believe most of the people, maybe in my own understanding, is they're conditioned to a certain thing that I'm a poor person and this is how.
What about somebody says like AIDS is transmitted, that poverty is transmitted by colonialists? That it's not the natural condition that most Africans find themselves poor because white people visited Africa and they decided not to go.
Officially, that one is wrong.
No, how can you say it's wrong when the majority of the people in Africa who are poor are black, and the few whites that are in Africa tend to be rich?
Yeah.
So can't you see this? There is some connection or an allegation of a connection.
I think there's kind of like a generational connection that comes into play because like I say, it's a mindset. White people are just raised in a way that they're told it's something that you believe. If you believe that you can become something, then.
But did you believe there's a class of people called white people?
No.
Because you're saying that white people are raised.
All right, let's just talk about humanity. Let's just talk about like humans because we're all the same. If there's one thing that God gave us in equal terms, it's time. We all have 24 hours in every day.
Yeah.
How you use your time determines the kind of person that you become. Black, white, Chinese.
But they're saying that you are now being theoretical.
No,
if you go to the towns, you go to Alexandria, you go to in South Africa, in the setting of South Africa, you are maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes apart. But you live in two worlds. And how do you reconcile these two worlds? Are you saying that blacks are lazy? That poverty and laziness are friends?
I like to
and that race and poverty are related? Because when you look at the challenges that we face, unemployment, inequality, and poverty, and we're trying to understand what causes this and why is poverty a friend of certain class of people, and the rest and other people give up and say, even if I try, there's no need to try. I've been looking for a job, I graduated, and where do I go? Take me somewhere where I can go and I'll be judged on my merit.
Yeah, so deep.
I think that's also one of the problems that we have.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain class of people that is trained to lead.
To lead.
And there's a certain class of people that is just, raised in a way that, we should follow. I should go to school and.
But even if you wanted to follow, just sketch for me. How does leading and following? Do you think the follower and the followed talk to each other? And even if they were to communicate, how many people can you communicate and see with 2 eyes to be able to impact? Can you really impact? Or some people will just look up the mountain and say, "Oh, I want to be like that." But the person who's at the top of the mountain physically cannot see you. The rich live in closed circuits. They've even you may be shot at the gate for trespassing. So this idea of poverty, because when we say we want to reduce, you are the goodwill ambassadors, you want Angelina Jolie, so they are goodwill ambassadors, trying to what? To promote this idea of a better life, a better society, Millennium Development Goals, and all these things, sustainable development. And so you now are performers. When you look at the African scene and say, I want to be like Oliver Mtukudzi, I want to be like Yuma Sekela. In terms of producing music that speak to this idea of poverty, what it means, so that next time you vote, you say, but my friend, you're promising to lift me out of poverty. Please don't bullshit me. Don't lie to me.
Yes.
Because I know what poverty is not. I may not know what it is.
Looking for it.
But it doesn't mean I'm poor because I am lazy. Or when you find me poor today, don't expect me to find poor tomorrow, because you don't know what I'm thinking.
You don't know what I'm working towards.
So I'm just working on my dash.
Yes.
I'm just working slowly. You think I've come to the end of the road,
Time's gonna come.
but you don't know I'm writing the final exam.
No. That's very true. It's a very important mindset that also need to be engraved in us. That with life. And there's things of labeling poverty, rich. It's not a constant thing. You don't know. You see me today, tomorrow I'm on another stage. The next day, so it's something that really needs.
So if we think about songs and say we are brand ambassadors,
yes,
would you name any musically talented people who have been engaged on this issue or have produced songs? Because some people tend to associate skin color with poverty, skin color with prosperity. No, you can't say it's wrong because there is a view. It is a view. Today, the African National Congress people, they're talking about policies, they're talking about big ideas, and they're occupied with this issue of poverty. What does it mean? Because if we know what it means, then we can say government can help. Yes. I need you to be in government so that tomorrow my life can be better.
But generally, I think that as performers, one of the most important things, one of what we've seen, is that nobody really addresses these issues to do with poverty and all. You find that in the African circle, I would like to think one of the major reasons why our African artists are not really, ambassadors to certain things is because they speak only to themselves. They sing, but they sing nothing.
But now you're saying they.
Yeah,
but you don't know. You may discover that they have this unfinished record. They are thinking.
We need to speak to Africa now.
No, you cannot talk about yourself. You can't talk about them. Because them don't exist.
So you mean I'm the church?
You have to start looking at the man in the mirror.
Yes.
And say, if I have not seen a song, I need to produce one.
True.
So I don't need to wait.
I don't have to blame somebody. But if I look at the stars and I'm trying to find this song that helps me understand what poverty is, what it is not, and who is to change this?
And no one
Should we wait for government or somebody to be elected?
No.
And if the right person is not elected, should I wait for 5 years until the next election? Should we keep on hoping in 5-year cycles that every 5 years we have an election?
No.
Then I begin to have hope. So imagine you have a life that starts and stops, starts and stops.
Yeah, that's a very difficult area. I still feel we can do more. I can do more. I've actually made a choice. You know, it's
so this morning you were at a function.
Yeah.
And how did it feel to perform this song, Change the World?
To me personally, you know, it means a lot to try and speak to my fellow people about, you know, what we can do to help this world be a better place. So speaking a message like that to me not only makes me feel really proud about myself, it makes me know that I've actually taken a step towards empowering or educating people on what we should do, the steps that we should take to make this world
So if
better.
we take you are musicians, experienced, how long have you been in this camp of music?
We've been in the game for almost around 5-6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
So how did you get to meet each other?
Well, we're brothers.
Oh, your brothers?
Yeah.
How, you some family?
Yeah, we're brothers. And
Oh, you are brothers.
cousins. Yeah.
Oh, so this is the family.
Yeah,
this,
it's a family thing.
oh,
So-
Jackson 4. Oh, Zendero 4.
Yeah.
So when did you start? You seem to be the of this effort.
Okay, the group started in 2014.
2014.
2014, yes. So lately we've been just singing, you know, just like every artist, you know, until
Just entertaining.
When did you know that you were talented?
I knew I was talented personally when I was, I think, about 15. Yeah.
15.
Yeah, at school.
At school.
Yes.
Were you in choir? Or?
Yes, I was in the school choir.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did you know?
Well, it was church because I grew up around, you know, church. So
Okay.
you sing there and people start to.
So it's gospel music.
Basically, that's how I grew up. I grew up in that circle of gospel. So,
And
Yeah.
you were going to the same church?
Yeah, we're going to the same church. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And no training?
No.
Yeah.
This is organic.
it's raw
Yeah,
talent.
it's raw
Yeah.
talent.
God
given.
Raw
So
talent.
why didn't you ask me?
No, I'm coming to you. Yeah, I'm saying this. So when did you know your talent?
I was 11 that time. I didn't know that I can sing, but these are guys who grown me to be who I am today.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that I can sing.
That's good. So you then said, "No, let's try this."
Yeah.
There are no promises.
Yeah.
But so
Let's
6 years,
make a statement.
6 years ago.
Professionally, yeah, that's when we really, for me personally, 6 years was when I.
So we have this song that the station show.
Mhm.
It's Amazing Grace.
Mhm.
As we were saying earlier, it's a song for all ages.
Yes.
Can you sing that song?
Yeah.
Let's.
Let's do it. Let's try it.
Amazing. This is random. I like it.
Let's try it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Now I see.
It was great.
It was great.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's us. The talent is there. Now we come to change the world.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the world the way you see it?
No. Personally, I don't think I'm satisfied with what I see. You know, there's so much turmoil, there's so much, injustice, there's so much dysfunctionality in governments and all, and it is just so frustrating, especially for us young people. We try to go there, try to look for opportunities, and you don't find them.
Yeah.
So then you find out that we always have got to go from one place to the other, trying to find at least a piece of something. So we're not really satisfied.
You go on TV, tune in, you download, you scan the internet, and you see Black Lives Matter. What do you think?
Black Lives Matter.
BLM, is it?
Yeah. Everything matters. Every life, just like you were saying about humanity. There are certain instances when you go on the internet and you read the news, you actually listen to the news, and you find out that a black person has been shot. Something happened. This happened. Only affecting certain people, especially us, the blacks. So you find out that
Ask the blacks.
or the black people. So you find out that this is issues that had to come into play.
So if you look at the values, we say 1873, just borrowing from others, from the founders of this American idea, American project.
Yes.
Say we are all created equal. It is self-evident that we are all created equal.
Yes.
And we have the same rights. Not black rights, white rights, black life, white life. No. We all given the same 24 hours.
Human
It's true.
rights, human life.
Yeah. Now you have a response because of what is happening in the United States. People say Black Lives Matter because yes, it's blacks who are being, or who appear to be targeted, or who in reality die. Then you look back, you take the clock of history, you see Mahatma Gandhi. What do you remember him for?
Mahatma Gandhi is one person who stood for change. He really inspired change.
Do you know his South African connection?
No, sir, I don't.
That he once lived here for 22 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can now Google. And it's amazing grace. I was
blind and
And he said, be the change.
Be the change, yeah.
What could he have meant?
By
By
saying
being
be the change.
Yeah, just
by being the change, it means that you have the power.
no, Mahatma Gandhi. You are now
from
what when he said be
Yes.
the change. What could have visited his mind to come out with those words?
So many times we blame it on other people, like especially on the governments. Like he has to do this, he has to do this. Why are they not doing this? Not knowing that the person who's supposed to start with bringing the change is myself.
Yeah.
So I was saying that I have to be the person to start.
Don't you think it was a song?
Yeah, it was a song.
Be the
It
change.
was a song.
Be the change.
Because you are surrounded by people who said,
Yeah.
we can't fight this evil system
Yeah.
that calls you kafir, that calls you less of a human being.
Yeah.
And he goes to other Indians and says, but they just call me Kuli, or they say that I'm a lawyer, but I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
And he talked to people, they said, but no, don't get involved. Don't talk to Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
Huh? don't you find that people, when you talk to them, they say, no, it can be done. Not now. You say, when? Even Barack Obama, he said, no, America is not ready. There were many African Americans who said, you're not even an African American, your father is Kenyan. And some people say to Mandela, you guys, you must be dreaming. They got guns. They got this. They got a system. And you live in a generation where Mandela once lived while you are alive. And as a free man. But at the time, they said it can't be done. And it will never be done. But all these people who have inspired change, no God, Martin Luther King. What is the famous speech of 1963?
I have a dream. I have a dream.
What was he saying? What was the dream?
That everyone will have the same rights, the same opportunity.
My children.
Yes, my children's children
should be judged on what? On the content of their character, not on their skin. And Mandela, 1963, what did he say? He said, if needs be, I'm prepared to die for what? A society in which there is no black domination, no white domination. So now let's come to this epic song. Who is it targeted for?
Change the world.
To the world. Do you think the world needs this message?
Yes.
We really need this message.
It's going to everybody.
It's going to everybody.
No skin color, everyone.
So are you ready, viewers?
We talk to any.
Now, can we get the rendition of this? Change the world.
Yes.
Change the world. All right.
Well, this world is an equal, diverse, human ecosystem. There is more that you let us in life, divide us again. Democracy alone cannot the way that you purpose in life.
See me talking to the man in the mirror.
See me talking to
you gotta be the change you want to see.
You gotta be the change you want to see.
See me talking to the man in the mirror.
See me talking to the
you gotta be the change you want to see.
I gotta be the change you want to see.
We can change the world.
We can change the
Make it a
world.
better place. We can change the world.
We can change the world.
We can change the world. Make it a better place. It starts with you and me.
We can
change the world.
Change the world.
We can change the world. We can change the world. Make it a better place. It starts with you and me. We see people procrastinating. We see people deferring to others to be the change.
If we all know that any motion requires possession. Yeah, with a human nation, history will always be a straight line. It's me and you who write history violently with action. See me talking to the man in the mirror. Gotta be the change you want to see. You gotta be the change you want to see. Alright, gotta be the change you want to see. The change you want to see. We can change the world. 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 It starts with you. Make it a better place. Change the world. We can change the world. We can change the world. Oh, it starts with you and
but the individual whose thoughts and actions deliver the difference. Inspired by Mandela's spirit to build a change, let us be its engineers, drivers, character and personality. Start by doing the little things that gives character and personality. Because history never lies, it tells your story. History is shaped and defined by individual actions. Mandela is not remembered for threats, but his actions, courage, and determination too. Got to say be the change, and we as the 1873 never say, the change begins with me and you.
see me talking to the man in the mirror, mirror, mirror.
Hey, that's great. This is big. Yeah, I can see what I couldn't see. Amazing, great. Yeah. Okay. Now we come to the second one. I think now we challenge you to produce. We've been talking about this song on poverty.
Yes.
And we can't see out of the woods. When we look up, we see darkness in terms of direction. Where shall we go? And where is wisdom to be found? Where is understanding to be found about this idea of poverty?
Yeah.
Because some people think the poor are less human.
Yes.
I think the whole apartheid system was founded on human beings being a fraction of another. That some people were not qualified to be full human beings, to enjoy the full rights which nature promises, or which life promises. So we've come of age.
Yes.
But today, we believe independence will produce something. It will produce the answers. And some countries are older than others, but poverty remains. And the question is, if independence was meant to lift people from poverty, that lift is not working. The question is, do we understand a lot about poverty?
Aye.
And how do we penetrate daily conversations so that they incorporate a little bit more understanding? Have you ever seen a professor of poverty?
Never.
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 And yet, when we look at this idea of poverty, every other sentence from a politician talks about these people as if they don't have a voice, as if they are not human. So how far are we on this project called the New Voice from Africa about poverty? How far are we? Can you?
We are going to speak directly about this issue. Yeah. We are going to move forward to try and find,
We're not gonna hide.
certain addresses where wisdom and understanding should be about this animal called poverty. So it's still work in progress. I think I'd love us to.
Yeah, just try it. Let's see. Like you did Amazing Grace.
Yeah. Maybe
So let's, I think what will make it easy is to just translate his words.
Yeah.
We just translate your words.
the discussion.
The discussion.
Yeah, and some of it were off air.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can
Okay.
give you a harmony, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hey, you guys, let's
Let's do it.
Let's do a harmony. Let's do a harmony first.
Let's try.
We'll give you a harmony.
You know and I know that. So that's how I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you first. Yeah. Let's
You
try.
know and I know.
Yeah.
You know and I know that poverty is neither a condition, status, or disease. What it is meant to be is not what really exists. No, no, no. Imagine a world without the so-called poor. Would the rich be better free? Imagine a world without the so-called poor. Would the rich be better free? Then I searched all over for an address where wisdom can be found. Then I searched all over for an address where understanding can be found. Hey, we have power in our hands, the youth and the old. We all have the duty, one individual at a time. We have power in our hands, the youth and the old. We all have the duty, one individual at a time, to secure the order we desire. To secure the order we desire. To secure the order we desire.
That's
That was so cool.
I hope you are out there enjoying as I am enjoying. So I think that's the power of communication.
Yes.
And when you communicate in song, you find there is a lot of understanding. Because there is, you can do poetry. You can just keep on talking, or you can convert this into a song. And then all I think you are saying is that whether you're old or young, poverty knows no color. It knows no age. It knows no height. You can say tall people can be immune from this so-called condition. So maybe we still have some time to have one or two songs that you guys can watch. The true verb in motion. So what are your favorite songs, or the ones that you've done? Do you want to showcase?
Still remember. Okay. Do the solo, bro.
You can say something about it.
Okay, what is the song?
The song is called "Story of My Life." You know, today was just all about grace.
Yeah.
How grace found us, and where we're coming from. Being human, we've done so many things throughout our journey. We got exposed at very young ages, and this fame thing took over, and we kind of lost it throughout the journey. But we're just grateful because grace found us, and we got back on our feet, and we found our way again. So this song is called "Story of My Life." It's talking about our lives as sinners, and how God found us, how we're grateful for the cross, because we believe we're here today because of the work that was done on the cross. So that's what this song is all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
For His grace.
So let's go for it.
This is the story. This is the story of my life. This is the story. This is the story of my life. A life of a sinner. I couldn't keep myself from doing all the things you told me not to do. To save my life, He gave His own for me. So I am what I am today, because He loves me. This is the story of my life, a life of a sinner. I couldn't keep myself from doing all the things you told me not to do. To save my life, He gave His own for me. So I am what I am today, because He loves me. Oh yes, I'm grateful for my life, cause Jesus chose me. I never thought that He would ever love me. He gave His life for me, so He could cleanse my sins, and I may be what I am today. I know my Jesus loves me. I am what I am today, because He loves me. Oh, I'm grateful for my life, cause Jesus chose me. I never thought that He would ever love me. He gave His life for me, so He could cleanse my sins, that I may be what I am today. I know my Jesus loves me. I am what I am today, because He loves me. Life wasn't easy, growing up in a world consumed by sin. Couldn't separate the right from the wrong. Then He looked down at me and He said, when the world turns its back on you, He turned my life around. My Jesus came through for me. He saved me just when they almost destroyed me. Nothing compares to the love He's good for me. Yeah. He saved me just when they almost destroyed me. Nothing compares to the love He's good for me. Utando hago, utando hago, utando hago. Utando haleluya imadarisa, utando hago, utando hago, utando haleluya imadarisa. He saved me. He saved me just when everybody He saved me. Yes, He saved me. nothing compares to the love is good for me.
That's awesome. Yeah. Any other?
Aye, or which one do you like?
Yeah, which
Or the one, the English one?
Original one,
Which one?
which one do you prefer?
Yeah, you are talking to the world.
Okay, so let's go to Nigeria.
Huh?
To Nigeria, hey?
What about China?
No, let's go to Nigeria.
No, we are from an Africa that knows no borders.
But we did one Boys to Men. Which one?
Oh, head office.
Was it Boys to Men?
No, it,
Was
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Yeah.
you, when your legs don't walk, when your legs, when your legs don't walk like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from between the dying eyes? We'll be loving you till we're 17. Baby, my heart goes still for lies. Oh, it's with me. Oh, people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Me, I'm fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you what I so honey now, alright, take me to loving night. Kiss me under the thousand stars. Place your hand on my pillow. Hey, yeah. Baby, we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. You and me, we are better off far away. I can't believe you let me down. I can't believe you let me down. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one.
Hey, that's, I'm sure viewers out there enjoying this enterprise.
Yeah.
We call it an enterprise of music.
Yeah.
When music becomes value, it ceases to be a hobby.
Yes.
It becomes a business.
Yeah.
And the business side of music is what we are missing.
Yes.
How do we use music to uplift, to inspire, and even to challenge and provoke thinking?
True.
So that's what we are doing. Is there another song that you think will inspire people to think?
Okay. Trina.
Yeah, we can go to Nigeria.
Stay.
Still.
Do
Nigeria. Oh.
No, English, yeah, because we are talking to it.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to an
So we can go Niger. It's all
Yeah,
right.
let's have fun.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go to Niger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
She know one design, she know one fade. She said I'm a lover, you belong to me, and I belong to her. My baby, you go kill it somehow. There's a love is blind, but I didn't see it for your eyes on. Oh, yeah, for your eyes on. There's a love is blind, but I didn't see it for your eyes on. Oh, yeah, for your eyes on. Yeah. She passed past that, yeah. She did you like it roll out. My sweetie poet. Any night. Hey, she like it my soul. She like it my soul. Get better just another beat. Another beat. Hey, and I like what I see. I like what I see. Baby, can I just come balance on me? Come balance on me. Hey, cause nobody can love you like I do. Nobody can touch you like I do. Nobody can love you like I do. Nobody can touch you. I One, two, three, go. Deep digest, baby girl, you the baddest. When you shake it, you make sense. Make you ready to forget. Emergence, baby girl, you're emergent. Baby, you are the latest. Baby, you are the latest. We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Cause nobody can love you like I. Nobody can touch you like I. Nobody can love you like I. Nobody can touch you. I
Hey, that's yeah. That's so we have 5 minutes to go.
Yes.
So which is the final?
Okay.
Stay.
Okay.
Stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay.
stay.
Yeah.
Boys, is it boys to men?
No.
No, stay is
It's
good.
John Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your legend.
John
We've
Legend.
been together, yeah.
Yeah.
Been together for a while now. We've been together for a while now, growing stronger every day now. It feels so good, there is no doubt. I will stay with you as each morning brings the sunrise and the flowers bloom in springtime. On my love, you can rely on me. Said I will stay with you. Said I will stay with you through the ups and downs. Said I will stay with you when no one else sees around. When the dark clouds are around, I will stay by your side. I know we'll be alright. I will stay with you. Said I will stay with you through the ups and downs. Said I will stay with you when no one else sees around. When the dark clouds are bright, I will stay by your side. I know
will be alright. I will stay with you. Stay with you.
Hey, so any last words today?
Yeah, we can start with
Question.
desire.
I just want to say to everybody watching, change is not a group effort. It begins with one individual, which is yourself and me. You can make this world a better place, but we've got to start moving. I've already started my step. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Yes, what I can say to the world is believe in yourself that if you have what you have and use it, you make a difference.
Yeah. You gotta be you. Don't put a tattoo on the forehead written by the word poverty. There's nothing called poverty in life.
Yeah.
Do what is you. Just wait for the time. Your good is gonna come. Don't give up.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say to everybody out there, there's no such thing as poverty. It's all in here, and come on, you can do everything. You can become anything. You can do anything you want. So the sky is never the limit. We're aiming beyond. So let's do this.
On that note, to viewers out there, this is your show. And every day we'll be bringing you something new, getting new ambassadors to speak to the challenges of the day, because it's only you who has got the mind.
Yes.
It's only you who can think. And nobody can do that for you.
And please join us.
Yeah, please join us.
Join us.
And please participate. Use our social media. And I think Tinashe is salivating there and said, what are our social media?
Yeah.
They don't hear your voice, so you need to say something.
Yes. Tinashe here with True Verb, Mr. M, Leroy on the other end. So in order to get in touch with us via social media, the Twitter handle is the1873FM, Facebook page the1873FM. You can also get us on Instagram, the1873FM. Tell a friend to also like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter as well as Instagram. Every single day is an opportunity to learn, and I am learning on a daily basis. I hope that you found this program valuable, insightful, and more importantly, informative. Stay tuned to the 1873 FM, your voice, your power. The 1873 TV, your vision, your power. Be the change you want to see.
Yeah.
Thank you. Leroy, you are mum, you are dumb, you are deaf, you are not blind as well.